What is anxiety? A lot of people are scared of anxiety, and that is totally understandable because anxiety can make you feel like you're not in control. And the reason that it makes you feel that way is that it's actually an alert system. It's telling you that you aren't in control. It's trying to draw your attention to you giving up your control, giving up your creative power. Now, I'm going to explain to you what is happening. So I want you to imagine that this is you. And all of us have a sense of who we are. We have our sense of oneness, of separatedness as we experience ourselves as a human being. And we have our own sense of self, so our own thoughts that we're attracting, and our own vibration. So this is us. And we also have a higher mind, which is the part of us that is, what's my dog doing in there? Which is the part of us that is connected to everything and everyone else. This is our connection to what some call God, some call infinite intelligence, some call whatever you want to call source, the source of everything. This is our connection. So in here, we are us, we're ourself. We think that these are our own thoughts, but actually they're just waves of information that we're attracting with our vibration. And we are in this body. When we feel, say this lady here, she's now a lady, has just been to a Dr. Joe retreat. Okay. And she's experienced this new, upgraded version of herself. And she has activated a whole new future. Her higher self wants her to get what she wants. She's been asking for this. Her higher self knows everything. She's been asking for this future over here, and her higher self, it's their job to direct her with using her emotions to guide her to this self that she has energetically already experienced and created and is moving towards. Now, as she begins to go through the process of upgrading in her life so that she is slowly becoming, she's letting go of old habits, old habitual ways of thoughts and of thinking and being, and they're all coming to the surface and processing through her centers as she's slowly upgrading new information and letting go of the old self and turning into the new self. She's going to begin to bump into new opportunities. So say there is a person here who wants to speak to her on the phone about a new job. Now, she has now created this outcome. Her higher self is saying, yes, 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 get on the phone, have that conversation, yes, and is sending her feelings of excitement. So now she is going to do this. She's going to have this conversation with this person on the phone about this new job. Suddenly, she starts feeling anxiety. There is part of her old self, that used to hold her away from this outcome because maybe she believed she was unworthy. So there's unworthiness right here in her body. I'm not going to write the whole word because it takes too long. Oh, I kind of am. unworthy. This unworthiness knows that over here is worthiness. And this is going to start perpetuating its stories to either be listened to by her or to be processed and worked through and evolved into wisdom. If she starts to believe this unworthy storyline, these unworthy thoughts, and starts to perpetuate the energy of this unworthiness, how is her higher self gonna how is her higher self, who is her sacred guidance system that lets her know through her energy if she is moving away from energetically or towards what she wants, how is that higher self going to let her know? That's going to feel a lot like anxiety. That's going to feel a lot like you're giving your power away, you're giving your control away to an old storyline. So our higher self is trying to say, stop. Oh, I'm going to change color. Stop believing this. This is an old story. Anxiety is telling you that there is an old storyline beginning to perpetuate itself and that you are lying to yourself. Anxiety means there is a part of you that is lying to you and is potentially going to prevent you from going to where you want to go. That is all anxiety is. Anxiety is nothing to be afraid of. If you suppress anxiety, you are suppressing a very sacred tool, a very important part of who we are, because you want your higher self to let you know if you are sabotaging with an old storyline, with a limiting belief, something that you really want. She wants to be over here. She wants to be off and into her new future. Her higher self knows this phone call will get you there. This is the way. So she needs to listen to her anxiety. She needs to say, okay, I hear that there's a storyline being triggered. What is this? What core belief does this come from? There's 5 main core beliefs. I'm unworthy, undeserving, incapable, unloved, and I don't belong. Work out which one of those beliefs is being perpetuated from, and then see the belief, recognize that you're believing it, and install the belief that you want to believe instead. Say, this is just a belief. Thank you, higher self, for sending me that anxiety, for letting me know that there's a storyline that's not serving me, that is activated inside me, that is going to potentially hold me from a future that I have already created and want and deserve and am capable of and worthy of, and I'm going to be loved in and I belong in. And allow yourself to take that phone call, to take that step, to not be held back by an old limiting belief from the future that you deserve. Hope this helps somebody, and lots of love.